So I used to own a custom clothier. One of the questions we'd ask men is, which side do you dress on? The left, the right. Basically what we're asking is, how does your penis hang? To the left, to the right. The reason we asked this question is we just didn't want surprises. We're about to go in and measure your inseam for a custom pair of trousers. Now, a lot of guys think that we asked that question because, oh, they're going to make extra room in that side of the trousers for me. Not true, although a lot of guys would like to believe it, but it does that question begs an answer. Why do we hang one direction or the other? What are the stats on this? I went out there, I did some research, and in today's video, guys, I've got 5 theories on why we hang the way we do. So I'm going to break this video up into 3 parts. First, we're going to discuss the problem. Second, we've got some pretty cool facts for you. And third, I've got 5 theories. We went out there, we did the research, and I've collected what I consider to be some of the better theories out there. And you guys will be able to let me know down in the comments which theory you think is right. So let's talk about the problem. Why even have this video? Well, guys, I've got 2 reasons why. Number 1, nobody tells you this is normal. When I was 16, I went to the doctor and I asked him, why am I curving to one direction? And he just smiled and said, that's perfectly normal. Don't worry about it. Well, should we have to go to the doctor for someone to be able to tell us that this is normal? Shouldn't the information be out there? And that's point number 2. Everyone seeming to ask this question is made fun of. There really isn't a good, serious answer out there. So hence, I'm creating this video and I'm going to give you guys my theories. Now let's hit some fun facts. Gentlemen, 75% of men hang to the left. 17% of men hang to the right. 8% of men, well, they hang straight. But what does that tell us? 92% of men either hang to the left or to the right. So to me, that sounds perfectly normal. Now, what about these 8% of guys that are hanging straight? To me, it sounds a lot more comfortable to hang in one direction. Well, I looked at some of the other stats provided by the World Health Organization, and what we discovered, I think a lot of that has to do with penis length. So let's talk a little bit about penis length, guys. I am going to broach this subject. Let me give you some quick stats. 3% of guys have a penis that's about 2.75 inches long. I think that a lot of these guys are going to probably be the ones that hang straight. Basically, when you don't have a large penis, it's not going to matter if it goes to the left or the right. But 97% of men are going to have penises larger than that. So we're talking 4% or at 4.72, about 75% at about 5.9 inches, 15% at 7.08 plus or minus, and then 3% at 7.87 plus or minus. The point being is that when you have a longer penis, you're definitely going to want to go to the left or to the right. I can't imagine the way clothing is made that you're going to be able to hang straight. Now, before I get into the 5 theories on why we hang the way we do, gentlemen, I want to bring in the sponsor of this video, Sheath Underwear. So if you're not familiar with them, they're an American veteran-owned business making amazing pouch underwear. I've got about 5 pairs of their micromodal underwear and about 3 pairs of their cotton underwear. And I can tell you this stuff is awesome. It's pouch underwear. So basically, it's going to keep the family jewels. It's going to keep everything right in place if you're incredibly active. Let me pull up their testimonial page. Look at the guys using this underwear who are loving it. These are MMA fighters. These are guys going on forced 20-mile marches. These are gentlemen that are out there doing extreme sports, guys that are really pushing themselves to the limit. They're sweating and they don't want to chafe. And that's what I love about this underwear. So when I was in the Marine Corps, I had an issue with basically chafing between my legs. We'd go on a 30-mile forced march, or we'd be out there, humping through Camp Pendleton. And it's something that, yeah, you're literally bleeding between your legs because you're rubbing yourself raw. You want to have the right gear, and this stuff is friggin' awesome. This right here is the micromodal. I love it. Incredibly soft, very lightweight. They've also got cotton. It's going to be a little bit less expensive, a little bit heavier. And if you're only out there going to the YMCA, maybe going for a 2, maybe a 5-mile run, this is going to be great. This is probably more for the extreme athlete, but the prices are great. Again, it's a veteran-owned business. Go check them out. I'm going to link to them down in the description. So the million-dollar question, gentlemen, why do we hang to the left? Why do we hang to the right? What is the reasoning for this? Okay, so I was not able to find a clear, definitive answer. I checked out some medical journals. I went through Reddit. I checked out forums. I didn't find any definitive answer, but what I did find, 5 pretty good theories. And I'm going to put these theories out there. I want to hear from you guys down in the comments below. Which theory do you think is right? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Let me know down in the description, and I'm going to go ahead and lay them out. So theory number 1. One possible explanation is that the left testicle hangs lower This may result in more room for the penis to bend to that side without resistance. Theory number 2. When right dominant men break into a run, jump, or even sit, their right leg generally makes the most movement, and moving around more than necessary isn't too comfortable for those parts. If one's wearing tight clothing that tighten the penis to one's leg or the other, it's by far more comfortable to keep it to the left. Theory number 3. Right hand operates the mouse, left hand operates the penis. All right, that's theory number 3. Theory number 4. Penises are magnetic. Most men keep change in their left pocket. Therefore, their penis hangs to the left. Sounds legit. Theory number 5. Your penis hangs in the direction that you normally tuck it. After a few years, you develop a curve. All right, gentlemen, now it's your turn. Let me know down in the comments which of the theories you think is right. And if you feel we messed this up, if you've got insider information or you've got the answer as to why we hang one direction or the other, let me know in the comments. I love learning from you guys. And if you want to say, hey, I'm a lefty, I'm a righty, we will go through, calculate that information once a day. I'm going to update the description of the video, so I'll put those numbers right in there. And we can actually test, is it really 75, 17%, and 8%? I'm curious if the World Health Organization actually has the right numbers. And if you want to see more interesting facts, go check out the support article. The support article, I'm going to have cool, more interesting facts about, different parts of a guy and everything. I'll also link to the research and where we got some of this information if you're curious. And don't forget, go check out our sponsor, Sheath Underwear. Robert and his company, it's a great American company. This guy is doing amazing things, helping men basically perform at a higher level with amazing pouch underwear. So if you're going to be running a marathon, if you're going to be engaged in a 5K, 10K, if you're simply going to be out in the woods going for a long hike, this is definitely something you want to have in your arsenal. That's it, gentlemen. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.